I'm back in the hood. I was with my boy Rello at the time. And I was with Rello. And I got a phone call from Harv Pierre, who is the president of Bad Boy at the time. And Harv Pierre would tell me that they were no longer moving forward with my deal.
Wow.
And that they had to, drop me. And I'm in the hood and I'm just fucked up. So I got all this shit going on. Then I got this shit going on. And now I'm just fucked up. I'm back at square one. All the way back to nothing. And that shit was just fucked up. And now Marty was like kind of like on the run, kind of just like trying to stay low, stay out the way, because he got all this shit going on. And, he eventually gets locked up. Corey was locked up, so they locked up in the feds. I'm by myself, and I'm like broke, and like everything, so it was just fucked up. So I'm with my man Kamar, who was working with the company at the time. We call him Kimmy, and we was just scratching and scraping. And after that, we were just trying to figure it out again, but it was taking too long, and it just wasn't looking up. It wasn't looking up, and it was like, it took 6 years. It was like 6 years of that. Right. So.
How did you cope? Like, how did you deal with that?
I was just so used to being from the bottom.
Oh, okay.
That I didn't let it shell shock me. And then another thing is, I used to weigh everything against the death of my father. So like, nothing could really fuck me over no more, because after I dealt with the death of my dad, nothing impacted me in the same way. So I used to use that as like my protective shield. Even with everything, relationships, anything, I was like, I could say fuck you in 2 seconds, because I've been through this, I've been through that. This shit won't ever hurt me or affect me on that level. So that's how I used to look at shit.
Right.
So I did, I was fucked up, but I wasn't crushed. The death of my dad crushed me, but that shit didn't. It just, I was like, I'm gonna get another deal. I was still in, mind you, now I'm on the internet heavy. I'm going crazy on the internet because I don't have no choice. It's my only outlet. And I learned a lot about the internet when I was at Bad Boy. They created my Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We was coming out of the age of MySpace into Twitter. So they created my Twitter.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, at Bad Boy, they was like, yo, marketing people, we got to get you social media, we got to get you. So and this at the time when Young Jock going crazy.
Oh, okay. It's going down.
So we was watching, it's going down, right? So we watching a video, and my man Slam from Bad Boy was watching the It's Going Down video, right? Do, right? And Slam was like, he's like, yo, that nigga Jock. Because at the time, Jock was Bad Boy's biggest artist at that moment, right? So Slam was like, yo, that nigga Jock, he a swagger boy. And when he said swagger boy, I took that shit. This is the first time anybody ever noticed in the world. Slam, I got that from you. So I called my Twitter Swagger Boy Los. And that's how Swagger Boy Los started. And that's how that shit started. Because he was like, Jock a swagger boy.
That's crazy.
So I just took that shit from him, and I became Swagger Boy Los. And that was my first name. It's horrible. Terrible name. But that wasn't, Los was my first name, but that was my first social media handle.
Yeah.
Swagger Boy Los.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's historic though. For real. And so I go back home and I just started doing a lot of internet shit. YouTube was getting really, really popular. So I doing a lot of freestyles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Lil Wayne covers and shit. And I started to get popular off the internet. Yeah. So it took 6 years. And now 106 in Park is a thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All this shit. I'm sitting home watching this shit sick. Like, damn, that was me. That was me.
Right.
Yeah. 6 years. Fucked up.